explorer, drifting through the dark we roam. Scanners up, signals strong, every system's a map, every scan's a song. From the edge of the void to the planets untold, hunting for life in the cosmic cold. Alien signals beneath the sky, exobiology waiting, no limits to fly. From the edge of the void to the planets untold, hunting for life in the cosmic cold. Alien signals beneath the sky, exobiology waiting, no limits to fly. Earth-like worlds untouched and wild, pirates out there with fury piled. Between the peace and danger's call, Bacardi stands strong, never will fall. Bacardi's on the hunt, stars in his sights, exploring the unknown through endless nights. From Earth-like dreams to the pirate's fire, with the Corvette blazing, his enemies retire. Trekking life forms, chasing down the fight. In the depths of space, he's the guiding light. Hit the ground, scanners ping alive. Biological wonders in the deep survive. Through the nebula's reach, to the stars untamed, every new discovery adds to the game. But there's danger out there in the pirate zone. Federal Corvettes, engines moan. Locked in tight, no mercy given. When pirates attack, it's survival driven. Between the stars and battles fought, he never loses the mission he's got. Life in the black, born for the quest. Bacardi pushes on, never needs rest. Bacardi's on the hunt, stars in his sights, exploring the unknown through endless nights. From Earth-like dreams to the pirate's fire, with the Corvette blazing, his enemies retire. Trekking life forms, chasing down the fight. In the depths of space, he's the guiding light. From the blackest void to the brightest star, Bacardi's traveled the galaxy near and far. No pirate too strong, no world too small. Commander Bacardi answers the call, exploring the mysteries, fighting the foe. In the galaxy's depths, it's where he'll go. Bacardi's on the hunt, stars in his sights, exploring the unknown through endless nights. From Earth-like dreams to the pirate's fire, with the Corvette blazing, his enemies retire. Trekking life forms, chasing down the fight. In the depths of space, he's the guiding light. From the blackest void to the brightest star, Bacardi's traveled the galaxy near and far. No pirate too strong, no world too small.
All right, let's get started. I'm out doing exobiology. I've already got 2 samples of this ossis. I need to find a third, and we'll go look for the fungoidia. Just here having fun. Just another boring exobiology stream. We shall see what we find on this little trip, though, tonight. The ossis actually has been fairly easy to find. Already got the stratum here. Ossis really lights up, so...
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 800 meters from previous sample.
Oops, I think there's one right there. Yeah. If we can park next to it there.
Landing gear deployed.
Don't know if we'll be able to or not, but... if not, there's a whole bunch over there we can go after. I got lucky. Disembark. Disembark.
Ready for action.
Have in a minute I'll show the Elite Observatory overlay for this system. Where'd they go? No, it's around here somewhere. Oh, it's right there. Duh. Almost landed on one of them. I think the fungoidia is over in that rough area, but I'm going to go back up to orbit to come back down. You know, area guaranteed to have it. Board the ship.
Climbing on board.
I just came down for the osseous and the stratum was here, so it was easy to get. Only take a couple of minutes.
Landing gear retracted.
While I'm doing that, let me I don't know if y'all can see that. You have to lean into your screen. At the bottom part of it there says whatever planet this is, 8B, and it has bacteria, Frutexa, fungoidia, 2 types of fungoidia. It'll be one of those 2 types, ossis and stratum, and you can see by the little white filled in circles that I have 3 samples of the ossis and stratum, and I'll be going for the fungoidia, and once I sample it, it'll tell me which of these 2 it is. That's kind of important because one of them's worth 1.8 million and the other's worth 3.3, but yeah, we'll see what we've got. Let's punch back up to orbit and change our filter. Oops. And come back down.
Shift drive charging.
About 2 or 3, let's see, 100 or so light years from the carrier. I was going to go a lot further and then down where a bunch of neutron stars are, but I decided, nah. I don't know how long I'll be streaming because my dinner's done. I've not eaten, but it'll keep warm in the oven for a while at least. not Frutexa, the Fungoidia is not everywhere, so that's why I want to change the filter and look around again. Hey Bearded, thanks for the lurk, appreciate it. Welcome in. Now you can probably tell from the list a while ago that Concha was one of the initial options. What Elite Observatory does, you'll see it's kind of grayed out, but initially it lists every type of biology that could be found here. And you'll see it lists 5 bios. There's 5 biological signals. So only 5 from that list are going to be here. So once I FSS'd it or DSS'd it, that tells me what types are here. That's why it eliminated the Concha. But it can't eliminate the Fungoidia yet, because there is a Fungoidia type here. It could be one of either of these two. So we'll have to sample it to actually sample it to see what it is. No big deal. I was going to get it anyway. Just taking it easy. Hopefully we'll find some stratum. I actually found a stratum tectonica last night. Finally. It's been very sparse this trip. Still made 300 million in 3 hours, which is a little above average, so can't really complain. After tonight, I will start heading back towards the bubble. I may stop on the way and do a stream of exploration while I'm heading back. Alright, let's go ahead and change the filter to Fungoidia. You can see it's not everywhere, so let's get around on the daylight side a little bit more. See what our options are here. Did this the other night, my Sidewinder, and sometimes Fungoidia can be difficult. It's usually in mountainous, rough terrain, and it's hard sometimes to find places to land. But I had no trouble in that Sidewinder because it's so small. It can land anywhere. Yeah, you can see that it's where the rougher terrain is generally. We'll go over here. We'll see what we get. We may have to go down and up a couple of times, but I don't think so. We'll probably find it. Finding it's usually not the problem. You know, finding a place to land nearby. I avoid using SRV much as possible. I think I'm gonna go over here and try it. I really suck at the SRV, but it's not that bad. I mean, I can use it. It's just not my favorite pastime, you know? Alright, we got a good angle here. Let's go in and see what we got. Now, lately, I've been having good luck. The Fungoidia's been down in the valleys and stuff, but it's also been on the smoother tops of the hills in big patches. So hopefully it'll be the same way here. I'll just can find it basically no problem, but we'll see how it goes. We shall see. Let's try right over here. Nice terrain, though. Right, let's get down low. Turn night vision on because it pokes up a little bit. It's not usually a big plant, but when there are patches of it, it shows up really easily as, you know, a patch of them. Maybe we'll get lucky, maybe not. Nice video stutters there. I would say not, but I didn't really expect it. Just, well, there's something drop out on top of them. Let me switch modes here and get the comp scanner up just in case there is something down here. Or is that just rocks? Not rocks. Not Fungoidia either. It's probably Frutexa. Okay. Another patch of what I suspect is Fortexa. Get a good look at it to make sure it's not. Yeah, that's definitely not Fungoidia. Now, if that is the Fortexa, what's it worth? That's 1.8 million. I'll wait and see if the Fungoidia is easily findable before I even think about efforting that. We'll see. Sometimes Fungoidia is pretty cool looking. Other times it's not. Sometimes it just looks like reddish, kind of cucumbery things growing on the end of a stick. Just have to drive around until we see patches of stuff that aren't rocks. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on here, and that's my excuse of saying I don't have the patience to look everywhere for it. It's not worth that much money. Since I was here, I thought I'd take a gander for it. Just try not to hit the ground so early in this stream. I'm sure I will more than once, but what's this? And that's more Fortexa, I think. And usually the Fungoidia's in pretty sizable patches. Usually. Let's switch out to full screen. Here. What's that over there? Let's go look. There we go. That's Fungoidia. I don't know if I'll build a park anywhere near here, but that's Fungoidia. Or if I can park right behind me here. Probably not. We shall see. I don't mind walking a little bit.
Landing gear deployed.
Before I do that,
Landing gear retrieved.
let's scan it and see if it's the good ones or the ones that I'm going to say screw it on.
Fungoida Cetus is scanned. Base value
Yeah, that's the cheap one.
1,670,100.
But since I'm here, let's see if we can land.
300 meters.
Landing gear deployed.
Probably not. If I can't land here, I'm going to not worry about it and just check the next system.
Landing gear retracted.
Let's see. Maybe there's some more right over there. Maybe I can land over there. This is why I sometimes don't like going after Fungoidia. It's such a pain.
Landing gear deployed. Landing gear retracted.
Oh well. Let's make a pass around on the plateaus and see if there's any on top. Because, like I said, you find it on the sides. You can usually find it on the tops. Also, and the tops are generally a lot easier to land on. I don't think that's Fungoidia. No.
Fatality.
Hey, Space Rooster, welcome in. How are you today? Ooh, ads in 1 minute. Well, I'm glad that you're good. Space Rooster is a really cool streamer. One of those entertaining people. Me, I just play the game and no excitement there. But the only thing that's exciting that I do is once in a while I run into the ground. What's this over here? Not that it matters because there's nowhere to land anyway. Okay. Let us try. Oh, you're welcome. Let us try. Right here, I'm about to blow this joint anyway. Because if I can't find it where I can land, I'm not going to effort. It's not worth that much money. I'm just out here little ways from the bubble. I'll probably be heading back towards the bubble tomorrow. Who dat? Oh, Stargoid. Yeah, probably tomorrow I'll head back and kind of do some exploration on the way back. I think as I cut across here, these would be decent number of stars to look at. All right, let's punch up and ads are running.
Cannot comply.
Yeah.
Frame shift drive charging.
I don't know how long I'm going to stream tonight. Sometimes I say that and I go 3 hours. The other night I had 7 hours. I can't believe I did that. I don't know why I did that. I was doing stuff. With emphasis on stuff. Next system en route.
Locking next star system.
Okay. Thank you.
Frame shift drive
Oh,
charging.
we got a Class G star. Let's see what we find there.
Jumping to next system.
I found about 30 million so far in
Shuttle mode engaged.
credits. I just started though. Only takes one good place with a couple of stratum tectonicas to make your day. I got the wrong scanner selected, damn it. Wait till I pop out. Guess ads are over. Welcome back, all that. Just in time for a Braven tunnel.
Scanning.
What we got here? 22 bodies, okay.
Wide ring.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Got a good scoop. Normally scoops don't take much because these are such small jumps that I'm doing in economy mode for increase the number of systems to check. In fact, I am 84 jumps to my carrier in economy mode jumps. That's one or two, maybe two in my regular jumps. This ship only has just over 70 light year jump range. I haven't really optimized it for that. And that's quite adequate for, working off my carrier. I just take the carrier where there are lots of stars and work around it. I go places where they're pretty much undiscovered and
Body 1C. Sulfur dioxide atmospheric landable with life.
Elite Observatory is telling
May
me
host a new personal codex entry. Body 1C. Landable with atmosphere.
Try to show that. You can see it as I progress through here. It's telling me there's bacteria only there. Sometimes the sulfur dioxide with one biological, it can be either Cerebus bacterium or stratum tectonica. Where's my mouse? I need a mouse. There we go. I had to get back in the right window. But you'll see if there's biology there, it'll
Body 1D.
like it just updated.
Sulfur dioxide.
Same thing again on this
atmospheric
planet.
life.
So
Body 1D.
I probably won't go after those unless there's two. Now, if it's a sulfur dioxide with two, I guarantee I'll go down because it will be Cerebus bacterium and stratum tectonica.
Sulfur dioxide atmospheric.
Kind of a good sign, though, that there's so many sulfur dioxide planets. So
May host a new personal codex entry.
all I need is one with two biologies.
Landable with atmosphere.
Nothing. Nothing. Lots of nothings. Must be a bigger one.
Body 4. Wide ring.
Sometimes when she
Body
says
4B. Ammonia atmospheric landable with life. Body 4B. May host a new personal codex entry.
and I'm gonna have to screw up my
Body
windows
4B.
again.
Landable with atmosphere.
Here. Oh wait, it also shows me the price of what they're worth and whether I'm going to effort them or not. Like that may have concha. I'll have to map it just to see if the concha is actually there or not. Since it says 4 bios, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different types of biology. You know, only 4 off that list will be there, so we'll have to see though. But we'll go there and map it just to see if the conch is there. If it is, I'll go down for that. That's 7
Body
million.
4CA. Nested moon.
Geology. I get picky in my old age. I don't go down for usually don't go down unless it's more than 2 or 3 million. Okay, it's still there. Clusters. Okay. 17 to 22. So what's this orbit line? Oh, there's one. Let's see, what's that orbit line for? More than one star here? Nothing. Nothing and nothing. There's no more guest centers. This is the last one of the system to map. Nothing. So let's go to 4B and map it just to see if that conch is there or not. One, two, three, 4AB. I'm assuming that no one's been here before. Okay. Apparently there was no first footfall, so that's a good thing. Let's try another loop of shame. I need to get a t-shirt that says something about that. I do them all the time. My surface scanner up and ready. you look at the Elite Observatory under 4B, once I map it, you'll notice some of them will get grayed out. You know, they'll be eliminated from what's on the planet. And like, I'll be able to tell immediately if Concha's actually down there or not. If Concha's grayed out, then I'm going to say, nope. And in that Fungoidia, that's 3.3. There's also one that, like on the last planet, that's exactly the same. You know, it depends on which one it is, and I won't know that until I map it or scan it. I'm not going to go down just for that, because the odds are it's not the good one. That's a pretty ring, isn't it? A pretty planet. Look how big that ring is. I mean, it said wide ring, but really? It goes way out there. Look at that. Huh. I'm going to get a better look at the ring first, you know, do the surface scan. I just want to see that. Try to get a little side angle on it so that it's thicker. Maybe it'll show up better. Oh well, it doesn't look like it's working out what I wanted to do. Huh. Oh well, okay. It's a big ass ring though. I should map it and see if the type of rings it is and what hot spots it might offer. Not that I do any mining, but and I've got plenty of tritium, but you know, since I'm here, I might. Unless I get too frustrated on this planet. If I remember when I come up, I might map it just. Or at least map the rings just to get an idea of where's the daylight side of this puppy. I prefer to work in daylight. Good enough. It's 4 probes, we'll do it in 2. Because we have the super duper DSS probes from the Human Material Trader.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Got it with 1 probe.
Surface
Okay, Concha's been eliminated from the list
May host a
if
new
you look at the
personal
Elite
codex
Observatory, so we won't be going down. There's where the Fungoidia is. I won't be going down for that. I am, however, try to find this ring planet somewhere. Maybe it'll be easier to just do this. Well, now we're edge on. Come up here. I want to map the rings at a minimum just to see. I don't expect anything spectacular. Just nice gravity well here. A little more distance between us. Let's go. Trying to slow down now a little bit. There we go. All right. It wants 21 probes. Well, let's go for the rings first. That's what I'm really interested in. Oh. Thought we were close enough. because it's so big. Alright, now we should be okay. I don't know if we'll be able to get it. Sometimes if there's a big enough gap between the rings, okay, we'll get them all in one ring.
Surface
Oh,
scan
look at all
complete.
those hot spots. I don't think I'm going to be able to. I don't think I'm. Well, let's do it. I don't want the ring. Let's see if we can hit the planet, though. We may have to get closer so I can get the back side of this puppy. Move closer so we can
Surface scanned by 50%.
get through the shoot through the gap here. I think that might do it. Nope. Going for the same miss. Oh man, I may have to actually travel to the other side of this thing to do it. I didn't really care about it. I just wanted to see these hot spots anyway. So let's just see what they are. Muscarite. I guess I could probably see this here. Yeah. I don't see any tritium, so this must not be an ice ring. Alright. Next system en route.
Locking next star system.
We're out of here.
Frameshift drive charging.
That was interesting, though. Been nice if there'd been a bunch of tritium. What's this there? I'm not a miner, so I don't know if any of those are.
Warning. Temperature.
Oh,
Hull
that would
integrity compromised.
that would be the ring getting in my way. Oh, nice. What I should have done is I should have just stopped moving and then did the frame shift drive, but. Always a little bit of excitement somewhere. Wait for the cool down.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Just get away from this planet. That should do it.
That's already done.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, we'll go. Class G. You'll also notice once I jump into the system, the Elite Observatory screen will clear.
Course adjustment.
2, 1. Engage.
Assuming we don't have a maw adder or something. I am in open, so I probably should have done this in solo or something to minimize it, but I haven't had any crashes yet, so. To know better than to even say something about it while I'm in a Braven tunnel. Okay.
As you like.
Fuel scooping. System scan.
Nothing here.
Fuel
2
scooping.
stars.
Frameshift drive charging.
Try the next star.
Adjusting for jump.
2.
Now, Elite Observatory just looks at the journal file. And it's got a database, I guess, that says planets of this composition with this gravity, blah, blah, blah. This is what's found on it. Been very, very accurate. In fact, I don't know of any cases where it's been wrong yet. But there could have been cases where I just didn't go down to the planet to verify, you know, that what it says is there. But every time I have gone down for stuff, and mapped the planet, it's been 100% right.
Completing system scan for cartography.
Fuel scooping complete. System scan.
Another not a thing here. We shall. Horseshoes. Star pattern there.
Frame shift drive.
Press on. Class A. Now I have my stars unfiltered, so it's possible we could jump, you know, through any type of star, scoopable, non-scoopable, neutron, even a black hole system.
Leaving system.
2. 1.
I didn't see any neutrons or black holes close by. I had actually plotted a course to where some neutron and stuff stars were, but it was like 1,200 light years from the carrier, and that's not bad in the Mandalay on big jumps, but you know, coming back from that would have been a huge number of jumps. And I'm just, you know, say, okay, I'm done, and reset it back to big jumps and head back to the carrier. But this is what it is. Let's see what we got here.
Gathering information. Cartography updated.
Fuel scooping complete. System scan.
4 bodies, probably 4 stars, or 3 stars in the gas giant, but let's see. A, B, C, and D, 4 stars. Nothing to be seen here.
Frame shift drive charging.
We'll come across something soon.
4.
Whether it's any good biology, we'll come across a lot. Just to break the monotony of doing what I'm doing now, you know, going through systems and honking and stuff and seeing how many are there. You know, periodically, even if it's a low value, we'll go down just to break up the monotony of looking. Video stutters. I wish I knew what caused that. Bright star.
Scanner activating.
Fuel scooping complete.
33 bodies. See, ask and you shall receive.
Body 4. White ring.
Put some distance between me and this star and make that big old star smaller so it doesn't cover up a bunch of stuff. Okay. Go to work. Okay, we got some gas giants and others. We are still moving fast. Okay, I think we slowed down. We got lots of things here. No life. No life.
Body 5D.
Oh, there we go.
Sulfur dioxide
Oh,
atmospheric
oh,
landfill
bummer.
of life.
Bummer.
Body 5D. May host a new personal codex entry.
You know how I was saying
Body
2
5D.
biologicals with sulfur dioxide is always bacteria and stratum tectonicus? Well, it's not always. In this case, but we'll go get it. It's 2.45 million, but it's not stratum tectonicus, damn it. And maybe there'll be another one. It's stratum
Body 5C.
Uranus or
Sulfur
something.
dioxide atmospheric landable with life. Body 5C.
Oh, come on, what
May
is
host
it
a
with
new
that?
Personal codex entry. Body 5C.
This one could be the other stratum and or bacteria with the one biological. That's a bummer, though. I mean, I would bet money that was stratum tectonic. I'd been wrong, but you know, 99, well, probably 98% of the time it is stratum tectonica. So, but not that case. See how it is tonight. Games give me a big FU. You got your stratum tectonica yesterday. That's all you get this week. Or Sunday, the beginning of the new week. I don't know. I guess it depends. 3 geologics. Nothing. Nothing. Geologics, another 3 geologics right here probably.
Body 2D. Close binary
They're often in
relative to body
pairs
size.
when you see them like that. Okay. Well, there's still plenty to do. Plenty of chances, oh clusters, plenty of chances to be disappointed yet.
Body 4G. High value body.
I value to somebody. If I was looking for cartographic data, it might be, but I'm not. Carrier takes 25% of my cartographic data anyway. Almost done. Nothing. 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 Last one.
System scan
Okay,
complete.
nothing. So we'll go to 5 delta. It'll have bacteria and the stratum. While the other one at 5 Charlie only has one of those. Anyway. Let's go with the 2.45 million. I don't know. I might go get the both of them. I don't know. Well, I don't know if that's got stratum or not on 5D. So, or 5C, we'll have to map it to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C, D. Let's go ahead and map C first, just to get that out of the way. If it's got stratum, we may go down and get it. Why not? If it doesn't, then we'll just go to 5D, because we know it will have. Hey, there's a loop. Oh, come on, give me a gravity well to slow me down. Okay, well. Still beats cruising at normal speeds. I still like the SCO drive. I think it's awesome. No idea what computer say. No idea which is the daylight side, but I can clearly see the daylit side. Need the right scanner though. Let us see what is there. Not stratum tectonicus, but you know what the heck. Six probes, only 3 possibly.
Ads starting in 1 minute.
Oh, that was way too far out. I'll give it 4. I think he'll get it with the 3, but I kind of misplaced.
Scanned by 50%.
There we go.
Body
Okay, it's
5C.
bacteria. So
May host a new personal
solves that
codex
issue. So now we head to 5 delta. That's interesting. What kind of planet is that? Huh. I don't know if I want to map that or not. I mean, it's not. There's no life there. I'm not really interested in the cartographic data. Thought for a second it might have been an Earth-like type world, but it just says terrestrial type. Now this one will definitely have bacteria in stratum, so according to Elite Observatory there. You might notice from the only Elite Observatory from the other planet it grayed out the stratum since it knew that it was there. The scan only showed bacteria, so it could eliminate that. Let's do another loop here. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. Sorry my chair is making so much noise because it's bouncing around. About ready to hook up my other joysticks. That'll be a whole new learning curve. I'll really look incompetent on that. Where's the daylight sign? Okay, maybe it's that side. Satec X56. I really don't like the feel of the joystick. I'm using a Thrustmaster X. I'm used to it. I guess I can get used to the other one, but it just feels, I don't know, it doesn't feel like a good quality firm thing. But it's got lots of buttons, a lot more buttons than what I have here, so. And I always can use more buttons. Now remembering what button does what, well, that's going to be a problem. And I have so much muscle memory developed from this joystick. I still forget sometimes which buttons do what, depending on which ship I'm in and what I'm doing. Like when I was doing the Titan stuff, you know, different buttons do different things. And
Body 5D.
there's bacteria and stratum, and they're in the same area. So we'll go down for the stratum, and hopefully the bacteria will be in the same area. Make sure we aim for a daylight side, it won't be a problem. Okay. Just like most stratum. If it's abundant, it'll be in view when I drop out. Now the bacteria, that's a different thing, so it may or may not be. And if it's not really prevalent, I'm not going to effort the bacteria that much, but that's 1.7 million times 5. I know they're all low value things, but if you don't find any high value things and haven't gathered the low value things, then you go home with nothing, so. And I refuse to go back to the carrier with nothing. Kind of a moral imperative. What kind of terrain are we looking at here? Okay. I'm gonna try for the darker, maybe a little rougher, but something not real bright, because the well, that might be fine right here. The bacteria may or may not show up really well. The Cerebus is usually a lighter color, so we'll actually go over here then. That way, if there is any service, it should show up pretty easily. The stratum, though, should be no problem. I mean, should be. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. We'll see. Night vision won't help me with the bacteria, but it will help me with the stratum. But usually it's easy to spot. Got 0.32 G. Get down to about 600, 500 meters before things start popping out. Gravity's a thing here. There's some bacteria and there's some stratum. The stratum looks kind of like, at first glance, looks kind of like stratum tectonica, but this looks more splotchy. See? Man, it's bouncing around everywhere. Let's go down here and see what we got. Looks like it's going to be easy to find, though. Only a 500-meter distance between them two.
Gear deployed.
What do you mean unsuitable terrain? What do you want? Disembark.
Integrating into suit systems.
Get the first one here. Anyone else ever hang up while you're disembarking or returning to the ship? Mine does sometimes with the black screen and just the sound of footprints. As they go back to the main menu, then come back into the game and it
Stratum uranium is scanned. Base value
puts me back where I'm supposed to be.
2,448,900. Minimum sample distance 500 meters.
Board the ship.
First partial
Stand by.
sample
Boarding
collected.
now.
500 meters. I won't even put the landing gear up for that.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Disembark.
Suit systems online.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Commander.
I'm Commander. Damn right. Yeah, I've seen these before and they look cool. Kind of like a starfish thing.
Second partial sample collected.
Board the ship.
Boarding now. Suit offline.
This planet would be okay to use the SRV on doing this, but we could. It's so much easier to find the bacteria, though, from the air. And after I get this last sample back, let's see if we can find a patch of this next to a bacteria so I don't have to take back off. There may be one right there. That black square is not rendering yet. Let's
Minimum
see.
distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Okay, it's just a shade. There's one right there, and there's... We'll split the difference. Oh wait, that's bacteria. Well, change of plans. Let's just get the stratum. Oh, it's right there. Hello, ground. Disembark.
Deploying.
Oh well. I'll get the bacteria too, but I was hoping it would be right next to, I could find some right next to the stratum. I mean, there is some. I could walk over to it, but probably just as fast to fly. You can see on the Elite Observatory that all three of the little white
Sample
balls
collection
are
complete.
solid now. Trying to see if that's bacteria over there. If that's, yeah, it's some bacteria. I just walk over to it. Get the first sample of it. Pretty atmosphere though. Looks kind of pretty. Sulfur dioxide atmospheres are sometimes greenish, I think.
Bacterium Cerberus scanned. Base value
Well, that's Cerberus, yeah.
1,689,800. Minimum sample distance 500 meters.
The bacteria cerebus is,
First partial sample
if
collected.
there's sulfur dioxide, well, not, and it's got stratum tectonica and two biologicals, if one of them stratum tectonica, the bacteria is always the cerebus type. I need to look at what the density of the atmosphere is here, though, to see why it's a different type of stratum and try to learn that. Before I got Elite Observatory, I had so many things kind of an intuitive grasp on stuff, and now I'm starting to depend more on Elite Observatory and not worry about studying things so much. Board the ship,
Boarding now. Suit
and that's
offline.
probably not a good thing. I prefer to actually learn a little bit. Alright, 2 more of these samples to get, and they should be real easy. We have to go 500 meters, so let's just... One right there, is that 500 meters away? Okay, what about this one?
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Okay. Disembark.
Loading suit systems.
Just knocked out and head to another system. Don't get much better than that. Hi there.
Second partial sample collected.
Board the ship.
Boarding. Standby.
One last one. Oh, I'm a little high still. Okay.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Oh, it's just going to be playing games this time. Disembark.
Departure procedures initiating.
Alright, we're done with this one. Once I get the sample, we'll be out of here. It'll be 20 million for this planet, essentially. 4.14 million base value. Come on, don't do this to me. Plus the discovery bonus multiplier. Good deal.
Sample collection complete.
Board the ship.
Transitioning to ship.
What the next system has to offer. go. Next system en route.
Selecting next destination.
But did you really? Sometimes it says it did, but it doesn't. Okay.
Frame shift drive charging.
4 light years away. That's G star. Maybe something good, maybe not.
Vectors.
2, 1.
Scanning now.
Fuel scooping.
16 bodies.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, only see 1 star on the list so far. A little bit of distance between me and the star. Good enough. Let's see what we got. Hey. Got big things, we got little things. And lots of clusters. Okay. Don't be behind the star. Okay. Try to avoid it when I move further away. I'm trying to shrink the size of the star so it doesn't obscure something. We have some moons here. Nothing. 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 I say nothing a lot. Because a lot of times there's nothing. When I say nothing, I mean no life, of course.
Body 2EA.
Geologic.
Listed moon.
Nothing. 7 more to do. Running out of desk space for my mouse. Okay, we're gonna have to go look elsewhere. Going to be difficult, huh? Fine. Pass its orbit lines. Close to them at least. Let's see. Or you be hiding out here somewhere. Looks like everything's right here. No more gas giants to find. Nothing. Nothing. Lots of nothings. My name on lots of things though.
System scan.
Oh, nothing in this system at all.
Frame shift drive charging.
Adjusting for jump.
What am I doing with 10 years? Hope everybody's having a good evening, morning, depending on where you're at. Feel free to speak up in chat and wave at me. Let me know who you are.
Completing system scan. Stand by.
Fuel scooping.
18 bodies. 17 chances of disappointment coming up. Yeah, I'm just getting some distance. Coasting a little bit. Well then. Oh, is that one of the metal worlds? Oh, that's cool. First time I saw one of those, I actually had to go orbit it and get a good look at it. They all look about the same now, though. Somebody came in chat last night and I was on an icy body. It looked like a damn cue ball. They wanted to know where it was at so they could go look at it and stuff like trying to be nice and go, there is nothing special about this. They're all over the place. They do look kind of nice in their starkness, but we got nothing. Still something there, though. I couldn't do that the first time. Now, anything else? No. We got 9 more to find. Anything here? B. I think this is bad. You should have been watching my streams. About a month ago I switched over. I've been using my joystick to control the FSS scanner and move it and stuff and aim with it. And I finally went back to a mouse. The mouse is so much quicker. Even I'm not very fast with the DSS anyway, but as you can tell, but it's just I've been watching my VODs of me doing this stuff, and I'm like, man, I don't know how anyone can stand to sit there. It takes you forever to scan things. Clusters. Almost done though. Haven't found anything worthwhile yet. The last 2.
Body B6.
Nothing
High
and
value body.
nothing.
Body B5.
No life.
High value body.
Frameshift drive charging.
Got time to find another system with some life.
4,
Course adjustment.
2, 1.
And some warm coffee. My coffee's cold. I don't really mind cold coffee. It's the lukewarm phase of it cooling off that I don't like. I like it hot and I like it cold. Well, liking is a strong word when it's cold, but it's just black coffee cold. It's not my favorite.
By your command.
Sometimes I put creamer or like chocolate flavor in it. 4 bodies.
Grouping complete.
A, B, C. Is there a D? Come on, show me a D so I don't have to scan for this gas giant. Okay. Yep, it's a gas giant. It's right there at least.
System scan
Right,
complete.
next.
Frameshift drive charging.
I hate not completing a map of the system, you know. Like, hey tablet, welcome in. Yeah, I was. It is much slower because I just hate taking my hands off the throttle and joystick. You know, when I'm flying and doing stuff, but it is so much faster using the mouse. I was watching another streamer, and man, she was good and fast at it. She was just going click, 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 click. I don't even know how she identifies the areas, gets the tuning, you know, and still clicks that fast. I mean, but she was doing it. Her name's Yuri something. And,
Completing system scan for cartography.
That's the fastest I've ever seen anyone do. It's almost like she had an aimbot, 12 bodies here, an aimbot. She didn't, but I mean, it's almost like that. She was just, she never missed. Asked her how she did it, and she said she uses her mouse and keyboard and years of practice. So, what kind of variety we got here? Metal content. Well, I know there's more here. Where is it hiding? I guess there's not more there. How long have you been playing, Tablet? Been doing just 4 years or so. Nothing. Halfway done. Nothing. Don't be behind the star. Okay. I hate it when they're behind the star. 'Cause I have to move. Nothing. Nothing. Since the beginning on console. Okay. I tell you, people who played on console got shafted, but that's much I can do about it.
Body 1. High value body.
Doesn't look like your typical water world, though. I mean, it's got, usually there's kind of gray and bland or solid, you know, but that's got clouds and stuff. Moved to PC in July. Well, good for you. At least they made it a way to migrate, you know, most of your stuff over.
System scan complete.
Nothing here.
Frameshift drive charging.
I mean, it would really suck if you had to start all over from scratch. When I first started on the PC, it was just Horizons, but very quickly after that, Odyssey came out.
Jumping to next system.
2, 1.
I learned about the game by watching Twitch. I wasn't even very knowledgeable about Twitch or anything, but I stumbled across it, and thanks for the follow. I stumbled across the game, someone playing the game, and pretty much fell in love with the game.
System scan complete.
Nothing here.
Fuel scooping.
But I ended up buying a computer just to play the game, because all my computers I had were Linux based, and they didn't really have a lot of graphics ability anyway. So I bought a gaming PC, and it's pretty much the only game I play.
Charging.
Do you have you done any exobiology yet?
4,
Jumping to next system.
2, 1.
Like in '84, huh? Played the original. You know, I was on computers and everything back in the '80s, but I never even had heard of the original game. Not that I know of. That's the only games I knew about back in the '80s and stuff. Well, it was like Doom and Quake, and maybe Unreal Tournament. I've never been much of a gamer, though. I use computers for programming and stuff. Oh, who's here?
Wake up.
Dargoid.
Stargoid is raiding.
As you
Forcing 123 victims to suffer through your stream.
Fuel scooping.
Hey, welcome in, Stargoid and people.
Ads starting in 1 minute.
Good timing on the ads. Happy New Year to you, Agil. Got 50 bodies here, so I'll be scanning for a bit. Hope you had a good stream there, Stargoid. Thank you, Go Glue, Goglu. I don't know how you say your name. I tried. Sergeant Crew 07. Thank you for that. Rose Tequila. Oh, the music lady. Good to see you also. Go Glue. All right, thank you for that. I'm going to cover my face with Elite Observatory so y'all can see as I stumble across life forms what shows up, or if I stumble across anything. Oh, thanks for the follow, Rose. Happy New Year, Stargoid. I'm just, I'll show y'all. I'm about 25,000 or so light years from the bubble. You know, I actually saw you on the map all ago, Stargoid. I pulled up the map to show where I was at earlier, and you were back over here somewhere. And I was like, who's that? And it was Stargoid. But this is where I'm currently at. There's the bubble back there, and Sagittarius A there. And I'm over here just, looking for stuff. All right, Starlight, go have dinner. My dinner's sitting in the oven, cooling off, waiting for me to eat, but it'll wait a couple of hours. It'll be all right. Thanks for the raid and dropping off a ton of people. Ooh, and ads are running. All right, where were we? We were making little to no progress. Hopefully I'll find something good. Haven't had a whole lot of luck. No high value things. I found stuff tonight, but haven't found anything, exciting yet. Gotta change the tuning there, Commander. It doesn't tune itself. But still something there. Nada. That's not a damn thing. Okay. El Mundo, Hades himself. Good morning to you, or good afternoon, or whatever. Did you recover from your drinking the other night? Can't believe you cut it off at 2 o'clock in the morning. That's an early night for drinking, partying. You're getting old. Not a damn thing yet. Come on, give me something with life. So I can do something exciting, like run into the ground for these exciting people watching. Nothing geologic. I was talking about Yuri and her clicking speed while ago to Tablet, who's in chat. Sergeant Cruel, I have heard of the Great Annihilator, but I'm not sure what that is. Do you have a system name for it? And I can pull it up and see. Oh, really? Great Annihilator. Well, let's see. Sounds like someplace dangerous. Oh, you're not kidding. That's only 5,000 light years from me. I've been near that, though. I didn't know that it was there. Oh, another black hole. Yeah, I've got several black holes. Let's see. There's the bubble. Over here with my name on them. There's a whole ton of things down below the galactic plane and a whole ton of neutron stars and black holes over here. But I've never been to that particular system, though. That's not near me. It's not far, though. I mean, in a fleet carrier, it's not far. I'll be heading back to the bubble later tonight or tomorrow, but I probably will come over this way because I have a friend in his fleet carrier over this way, and I might try to meet up with him if I can and drop off some tritium for him before I head back. It's really, I'll have to go there sometime then. Well, you know, I say that. There's really nothing stopping me from doing that on the way back to the bubble, is there? Because it's kind of on the way, wasn't it? To where my friend was at. Let me check something real quick. Okay, that's where this is. Okay, let me see where he is located. Okay, so he's over here. So I could do that. I was going to cut across anyway, so I could go to the Great Annihilator and then come this way. I mean, I'm not in a hurry to get back in the bubble. I certainly have, I've got like 13, 14 kilotons of tritium, so I got plenty of trit to do that. I'll do that. When I get back to the carrier, I'll set a course over there for it and see how close I can get. Thanks for that. That'll be an interesting waypoint, or you know, something to do. And I can say I've been there. Been there, done that. And I'll even stream it tomorrow. I should be there by tomorrow. I like to stream on Mondays anyway. I try to stream earlier in the day on Mondays, but I've been streaming overnight lately, so I sleep a lot during the day. So I really seriously got to go to the grocery store, do some grocery shopping. So, well, I mean, I've seen plenty of black holes. You know, I've been to Sagittarius A many times, but you know, if I'll go there, and there'll be some stars around there to do some exploration, and may have to, and since it's such a popular place or fancy place, I probably will have to go up or down a little ways to find things that are really undiscovered, but you know, not a big deal. One of the cooler places I went to was a place called the Bubble Nebula. I don't know if you've ever been there. I mean, it's just a round, light blue colored nebula. But you look at it on the the map, and it looks just like what it shows on the map here when you pull it up. I was going through a phase where I went to all that. See that? I mean, it looks just like that. But it was cool. I actually parked the carrier inside it. I was trying to see if there's the type of biology. And it's not far from the bubble, really speaking. You can see where it's located. And that's exactly what it looks like, though, in real life, too. You're still reinstalling? It really is a bubble, isn't it? Trying to Theta Alpha. Trying to follow along. You've been going years still reinstalling. You know, if you have any problems, there are tons of people that will be glad to help you. You know, if you have some issues. Everybody has issues too. Especially if you're new to the game. There are lots of shortcuts to do things that it can take a while to acquire the knowledge of those without the community. Wow, just drilling down here. But I found that virtually everybody in the elite community is willing to help you. I'm just taking my time here. I think that's what the title says. Let me show you how not to do it. So that'd be a good clickbait title. Aggressive assistance. And let me tell you how you're going to do it, not how you should do it. And I apologize in advance if I'm doing stuff and you already know how to do it. But I upload everything to YouTube. And I tend to narrate what I'm doing. So you'll probably hear me say things more than once about why I'm doing something or how it's done or something. So, but I upload everything to YouTube and actually have people that watch on YouTube. That way they're not in the dark about why I'm doing something. And if they're like me, well, they watch YouTube to learn how to do things, not just to watch some old guy bored them to death clicking on things. You always have to take care of how you word your questions. Make it too vague and you'll get 100 different people trying to help. You're not wrong there. And it's even more fun as a lot of people, English isn't their native language. So, you know, it's like Rosa says there that, you know, you might not correctly understand what they're trying to really ask. But everyone's been very helpful to me when I first started out. Like I've even had two commanders that count for all seasons, and Rambo the 13th, each gave me 1 billion credits. As before I started doing exobiology, and I got my fleet carrier with that money, and now I have my own billions, you know, doing exobiology. But it sure made it a lot easier to get started. Well, there's plenty of other streamers that are. It's not just me streaming Elite. I don't know how fast your internet is, but I had ADSL with a 24 meg download speed, and it took forever to install the game. But now I've got gigabit fiber, so yeah, that's helped tremendously. It's also improved the quality of my streaming video, not the content, but the stream quality. Not much I can do about the content. They were just obstructed by the star. Well, y'all would have liked the other day. I was streaming,
Close ring proximity.
and I was doing a loop of shame because I used a SCO drive, and I was doing a loop of shame at 2,000 times the speed of light around my target because I had inadvertently left the SCO drive on instead of it toggling on or off. I mean, it toggles on and off instead of press to hold. So that was quite hilarious. I don't know if Rosa, I'm not sure if that's exactly right. If Rosa, not enough info. It's the incorrect or too much info, really. I'm glad y'all solved it for him eventually, though. But that's pretty obvious, though, if you can't jump. I mean, it usually says, you know, that it's obscured. Seems like the error messages and things like that in the game are pretty clear, as opposed to some games where they're, I won't say misleading, but kind of, well, just not clear. So you got 32 meg. Well, it's better than what I had. My 24 meg down only had a 2 meg upload, which is what you stream with, and I could barely stream. I certainly couldn't stream at 1080 like I'm doing now. Almost there. Golly, there's a lot of things here. Yeah, if you could see their screen, you know, and when you're trying to help somebody, that could probably be very helpful. I've done that in Discord before. Had them share their screen and to see what they're doing or trying to do. I haven't found any life in this planet, in this system yet. What is it, 50 bodies? Nothing. That's pretty, I won't say unusual, but it's uncommon. At least not finding any bacteria or something. Oh well, we're done now. So, geology.
System scan.
Nothing. Bummer.
Frameshift drive charging.
Guess if there's no Elite Observatory stuff to show you yet, there's no reason to have the overlay on. Elite Observatory that I had on the screen is a third-party tool. Excuse me. Once you FSS something, if there's life there, it'll tell you what possible life could be there. Not necessarily what. Well, it'll give you a list of items. That list may be larger than the number of biological signals. There may be only 2 biological signals, but the list may have 5 items. But those 2 things that are on that planet will be in that list. So we've got 32 bodies here. 31 chances. Oh, now there's 4 stars, so let's get some more distance. Lots of chances to be disappointed. But I feel lucky. Y'all feel lucky? I feel lucky. My lucky means I need a stratum tectonica. Thank you for the follow. I have no idea how to say that name. Steve 234. Alright, thanks for the lurk there, Sergeant Cruel. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming in. I guess you came in with a raid, but I appreciate you coming in. Steve. Like Steven. Alright, that works. Forgive me if I forget it, though, or mispronounce it, because I'll use the excuse that I'm aged. Where are we exploring? Sunnyside. How you doing? I'm about 25,000 light years still out away from the bubble towards the core. A little bit west of the core. You guys don't know, and I am such a bad person. I am so sorry. I didn't even give all you guys shout outs. Or even, but y'all know Stargoid's a streamer, so I missed him too. That was pretty bad. He's the one who rated. But I guess I just showed it, but I'll show you where I'm at still. Here's Sagittarius A, there I am, and there's the bubble back over here. Yeah, the stars are fairly thick here. And they were just telling me about a black hole called the Great Annihilator over here, so later tonight I will set course and I will go there before I head back to the bubble. I was just going to head back to the bubble, but I have a friend with a carrier out over here, so I'll go over there, then head back, and it'll be good. Have something to stream tomorrow about a black hole. Yeah, the stars are pretty plentiful out here. And I'm using economy mode jumps, so they're only jumps of like 4 light years. So they get lots of jumps, lots of stars lots of systems to scan and stuff. And see if I stumble across something of good value. I have not done that tonight. I haven't found anything of good value tonight, but I will. It's still early. Did pretty good last night. I did 3-hour stream, but it made 300 million. So that was pretty normal. I did find a stratum tectonica, and that helped a whole lot. Almost 100 million for that. Not finding Jack here. Like the last couple systems haven't had any life at all. Clusters. Oh. How is exobiology in the Goid systems? Is there anything more plentiful there? I mean, it's been my experience, no matter where I've been in the galaxy, it's pretty much the same biology. You know, not always. I mean, you don't find everything everywhere, but if you do find something, it's something that's been found somewhere else. Evan, no, Evie Nomad. Thanks for the follow there. Oh, I see what you're saying, Rosa. Yeah, I see. I guess with Goid infested systems, doing exploration is probably more challenging while they're still actively, you know, appearing and trying to kill you while you, as soon as you come, you know, try to find something. I had. Are you talking to Rosa about the no fancy bug plant species? Why is it still glowing? Must be a gas giant hiding. There it is. I can't multitask very well, so if I'm talking about chat, my gameplay will suffer, but that's just the way it is. Chat's way more important than playing the game. Nothing. Alright, we're halfway done. We ain't found Jack. Or Bob, or Fred. Nothing at D? Not using the SRV and being chased. Yeah, that would make it a little more tough. Alright, I may have to go further out the system to shrink things down to find... There's got to be something somewhere. Fine. I've had this problem before. I know how to solve it. We go out further and make everything closer together. Still didn't go far enough though. Just making sure what is on this orbit line. Aha! Hiding around B and C. I see, said B. Nothing.
Body C7. Sulfur dioxide atmosphere.
See, this is one of those cases. I don't know if you're still in here options or not.
May host a new personal codex entry.
Notice it says it's either bacteria or stratum. It could be either two types of bacterium or stratum. There's only one biological signal, so whatever I find there will be off that list. I'm hoping it's a stratum tectonica because a stratum tectonica pays, 19 million. But it's unlikely. About 9 times out of 10 it's bacteria. But we will have to go there to determine that. But since there's one, there may be more sulfur dioxide things. So let's see. Logic. And if it's just a bacteria, I probably won't go down for it. Oh yeah, like the system I'm in is, no one's been here, I assume. I didn't look at the map to see. But out where I'm at, it's very rare. Even though I stumble across systems that somebody's come through and honked and scooped or something, You think about the total number of systems out there, what are the odds of that? But depending where you're at, Like on the line, you draw a line from the bubble to Colonia, or a line from the bubble to Sagittarius A, or a line from Colonia to Sagittarius A, and you stay along the actual plotted path, the route. You know, a lot of systems there already been mapped and stuff, so you have to go up and down below the galactic plane to find anything reliably undiscovered. I mean, you still get credit for biology if it's been discovered and someone's already turned it in. You get the base value, but on a a planet like the one I'm going to be going to, if it's undiscovered, I'll get a multiplier bonus of 4 or 5 times the base value for that. That's like at Stratum Tectonica, then goes from 19 million to 95 or 90 million. Well worth the effort. And to tell people that most of you probably already know this, but I'll reiterate it anyway. First footfall is not the same thing as being the first person to discover and turn in a genetic sample. So say, for example, the world I'm going to go to,
System scan complete.
if somebody had already walked on it but did not sample whatever's there, when I sample it and turn it in, I'll still get the discovery bonus, but I just won't get a first footfall. We're going to go to C7, and that's not going to do it. We need this. It's going to be a little trip. Not that big a trip. So we should have one biological signal there. Okay, let's go. It might take a minute. Get the surface scanner ready, lest I forget it. Hey Speedy, welcome in. Yeah, it's like, what did Rose say? 0.07% explored? There are lots of stars. With the current number of players and the rate that people are exploring and doing things, you're not wrong. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure someone could calculate, statistically how long it was going to take. But hundreds of years is probably not an inaccurate, expectation. And I shut that off prematurely, and you also have to realize that doing exploration in the core gives you a large number of stars close together, making it easy and quick to get to them and do things. But when you get further out on the fringes, the stars are further apart, blah, blah, blah. So, and that slows things down, kinda. I don't know. MJ, welcome in also. Hopefully this will be Stratum Tectonica. Then I can get that out of the way and say, okay, I found my stratum, I'm good to go. The rest is all gravy. Well, that doesn't really take into account the player base. If the player base grows or something. I guess if you're assuming that, because you're like estimating over 10 years. But has the number of players changed, on average, in that period of time?
Ads starting in 1 minute.
Great. Answering your question, MJ, I've been good. Had a relatively quiet Christmas. Most of my family's in a different state, so I didn't get to see them other than I chatted with them. Wasn't a bad Christmas, though. It hasn't been a bad holiday or anything. Me and the cats are doing well. get in here and see what we got. How much disappointment we're going to have. Now you'll watch on the Elite Observatory overlay, once I map it, it'll gray out everything that's not there since there's only one bile. Only one of them will still be white colored, the rest will be grayed out. Well, okay, if it says bacteria, then the 2 bacteria won't be grayed out because it can't tell what species of bacteria it is. But it can certainly tell me if there's stratum there or not. Stratum. Goodo? What's that in reference to? I'm sorry. Oh, you're asking Rose if she's good. Okay. Sorry about that. Get confused. Braven be older than Salvation. Probably more popular. I don't know though. Isn't Braven older than Salvation already? I don't know. Ads are running. Joy, joy. It's only a minute and a half, so I'll take my time before I map this so anyone new to this can see what I'm doing. Watch, well, you can't see my face right now, which is good. You can't watch me, the disappointment on my face when it turns out to be bacteria, not stratum. Oh, thank you, Theta Alpha, for the follow. Quiet Exums and cats are well. Same here, same here. All right. I didn't even put up a Christmas tree. I've got one in the garage, but it's just me here, so I'm like, what am I going to do? Wrap up a can of cat food and put it under there, or a cat toy? That's what the socks over the fireplace are for. We have socks for all the pets. I didn't put them up either, but we have them. 6 probes. I guess I should probably get busy or we'll be here all night.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Here we go. Bacteria.
Scan complete.
May host a new personal codex and
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go down there and see if it's Cerebus or Tele. It doesn't pay worth a darn. Either one of them. One of them's almost 2 million though. Let's go do it for the fun of it. Something to break up the monotony. A little bit of just scooping and honking, you know. Nothing fancy here, but I brought my Sidewinder out the other day doing this, and that worked out well. Only 300 years on your carrier. I only have 8 billion on my carrier right now. I got another billion, and I've got 2 billion essentially in my personal account. I normally keep just the billion for me, and I just put the rest in the carrier. I ran into an issue a while back when my hard drive had failed. I couldn't log in or anything. My carrier ran out of money, so I actually installed the game on a small computer, and I tried to stream, but it was like crappy. But I logged in just so I could move money over onto the carrier. I took care of that problem now, though. I have plenty. I got months and months, and probably years of money on the carrier to
Orbital flight engaged.
take care of that issue. What kind of terrain am I looking at here? I didn't even look at that. Oh, that'll be fine. Of course, night vision sometimes helps find bacteria that, you know, get silhouetted a little bit because it pokes above the ground. But it doesn't help with bacteria, mostly. Sometimes it helps with bacteria inversely in the sense that if you turn your night vision on and off and it doesn't change, you know, what you're looking at, if it doesn't highlight what you're looking at, it may be the bacteria while it, you know, the rocks next to it and everything, you know, get highlighted. I'll try to demonstrate that if I can see it. I mean, if the terrain is sufficient for that. Let's see what pops up here. We're at 0.5 G. That is always good to know. And this bacteria is going to stand out on this surface as I get lower. Assuming the bacteria is prevalent enough that it's right here. Not going to see it really yet until we get down lower. Gravity, gravity, remember gravity. There we go. See how it just stands out because of the color of the ground. You notice how the rocks get highlighted, but the bacteria doesn't change really. So if you're questioning something while you're looking, 'cause sometimes the bacteria is the same color or close to the same color as the rocks and everything. If you just toggle your night vision on and off, you know, you can eliminate things. You can say, oh, that's a rock, or it's not. We'll start with right here. That looks like Cerebus, but we'll see what it is. We'll find out. Most of your money is in unclaimed AX bonds. Be annoying to lose the currently irreplaceable cargo. Okay. Disembark.
Integrating into suit systems.
But you notice on the Elite Observatory overlay how the stratum is grayed out. And once I do the first scan of this bacteria, it'll gray out one of the bacterias. But this looks like Cerebus though, because it's green.
Bacterium Cerberus scanned.
Yep.
Base value 1,689,800. Minimum sample distance 500 meters.
Board the ship.
First partial
Boarding
sample
now.
collected.
Can you store those in your inventory on the carrier, or do you have to keep them in a cargo hold on a ship? I know that's a pain. When I'm holding cargo, I can't change ships half the time.
Landing gear retracted.
We gotta go 500.
Minimum distance reached.
Oop, okay.
You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Well, if you can put them in the carrier inventory, that's fine. I'll just walk over. I hate it though one of the things I will do when I'm getting ready to take my carrier out and do exploration, I'll max out the inventory of the carrier with Trit, and then I'll max out the tritium depot, and then I'll load up my Type 9 and fill it up with tritium. And I can't use any other ship, you know, until I burn enough tritium to offload it off of the Type 9. Huh. I didn't know that, but I don't have anything special on my carrier like that. Good to know, though. Up over this hill. Where is it? Oh, I got too much gravity. There it is. Can't really jump too high on this planet. This will be the second sample. Then we'll get the third in below this system and head to the next.
Second partial sample collected.
Isn't that a fine looking ship, folks? I like my Mandalay. I really do. Board the ship.
Boarding the transport.
And as I was saying, I put a SCO drive on my Sidewinder and the surface scanner and came out and did this. Since I'm working off the fleet carrier and I'm doing like 5 light year jumps anyway,
Landing gear
you know,
retracted.
it's no big deal. And I just tried it, and I intentionally went looking for like Fungoidia and stuff, things where the terrain's really rough and it's hard to land bigger
Minimum
ships.
distance reached.
I had 0
Traveled
problems
over
landing.
500 meters from previous sample.
That's something I might do again someday. It did
Landing gear deployed.
have some problems with heat though. And it doesn't handle as well under the SCO drive as the Mandalay does, but you know, it is what it is. And with that little bitty fuel tank, that SCO drive really eats into that. Tony Curtis, welcome in, sir. If you guys don't know Tony Curtis, I'm sure you do. Everybody knows Tony Curtis, but also another streamer. Streams Elite, The Witcher, Black Desert, among other things, I guess. I haven't scanned this yet, have I? No. Got me there flustered there. Can't multitask worth a damn. Alright, we're done on this planet and in this system.
Sample collection complete.
Board the ship.
Transitioning to ship.
Board the ship now. Let's go. Maybe we can find Stratum Tectonica
Gear
now.
retracted.
I was reading your tweets again there on X, Tony. I'm always care bearing. That's what I do. I'm a care bear. It's in my blood. Akra7, another streamer. He streams Farming Simulator and Elite. I don't know if y'all know him. He's an Aussie, I think. Just don't mind his attitude and just nod your head and smile and it'll all work out.
Frame shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mm-hmm. See? Let's go. Next system en route.
Selecting next destination.
Frame shift drive charging.
It's always fun to watch Akker's interactions with certain other commanders. Oh, you must not have enough funds for the jump scare. You would have done it already, Akker, wouldn't you? Uh-oh, now you've done it, Rosa. Don't get him started. Don't pull his chain. Raven loves me. Yes, I know.
Complying.
See what we got here.
Fuel scooping.
2.
System scan
Nothing.
complete.
Nothing here.
Fuel scooping complete.
Hi, Prominence. Very prominency of you. Oh, you understand Akker? Okay, I like Akker. He's fun. He's got a cool text-to-speech thing.
Charging.
I thought you used to have to do exclamation speak. Did you change that to exclamation say?
4,
Course adjustment.
2.
Well, I think you'd like it because I think you ignore your chat unless they say something verbally. Ooh, bright star. Shorter to type? Okay.
Scan starting. Stand by.
System scan complete. Fuel
Nothing
scooping
here either.
complete.
Man, we're just making time. I don't think I'll make it through the carrier though. Well, not at this rate. When I'm ready to wrap up, I'll extend my jump range and replot. You gonna stream tonight, Rocker? And Rosa, I don't know where you get your music from, but that's some good stuff you're always playing. Every time I see you, I talk about your music. I'm just jealous because
Analyzing now.
I'm too chicken to play music, and when I do, it's always some
System scan complete.
non-copyrighted stuff.
Fuel scooping complete.
Well, when I get done with my stream, if you're still streaming, I'll come in and say hi to you. And that'll be it, because then I'm going to go eat dinner.
Frameshift drive charging.
My dinner is done and waiting for me. I'll try to go another hour or so, though, to get 3 hours. Oh, I might sneak in. I might not even say anything. I might just lurk, and then you won't even know it's me there.
Engaged.
So there's that. I don't know. I mean, it's good stuff. I mean, I've heard lots of covers of songs by other bands and stuff, but your stuff you find is usually pretty good quality. Are those typically,
Data for photography.
European bands and stuff?
Fuel scooping complete.
2 stars here. Oh, 19 bodies, so we got some work to do. I said 2 stars. It may be just 1 star and it auto scanned something else. So. Yeah, but your music is kind of like going to a not a piano bar, but going into some place that has just good quiet music. More famous of South American. Tells you how little I know. I don't get out much, so. And if it's not dance music from the 80s, I probably don't listen to it. I don't need to hear it, Ocker. Shut up. I do like dance club music, maybe hard to believe, and rock music, but I used to play a lot of drums and stuff, so I like things with a nice,
Body B8.
strong beat.
Sulfur dioxide atmospheric landable with life.
Same as the last planet. I have to go
Body
check it out
B8.
just because it
May
could
host a
have
new personal codex
stratotectonica.
entry. Body B8. Landable with atmosphere.
Coulda, woulda. That may be a good sign again. Let's see.
Body B7. Sulfur dioxide atmospheric landable. Body B7.
Why are you telling me about that if it
Landable
doesn't
with
have
atmosphere.
life? I don't care. Let's get these first. I'm running out of desktop for my mouse. Not much yet. Oh, it's drifting. I'm drifting. Okay. Almost there, 15 and 19. I'm gonna go find yet another bacteria. Not even bacteria in foramen either. I found a bunch of that yesterday. That was good. It's $11 million, so. 3 more hiding. It'd be hiding somewhere. There's one. Okay, or 2. Nothing. Nothing. And we got one icy body or something, or high metal content somewhere hiding. Where is it hiding? Always one that wants to be difficult. Not behind the star, is it? Well, as I say, I know how to solve that. Let's go further out. I never heard of Karen Souza. A lot of the Bossa Nova covers. Well, that's good. John Philip Sousa, I've heard of him, but didn't he do a song called March Militaire or something? There it is.
System scan
Alright, so
complete.
we're going to go visit B8 to see if it's got stratum or not. If it doesn't have stratum, I'm not going down though. Not this time. B8. Yep, that's the right place. Yeah, how big a loop I can do, or how fast I can do a loop of shame here. I'm gonna need the other scanner though, it'd be embarrassing. Right. Alright. Fingers crossed. We're gonna do the loop and get it out of the way. That's the way I roll. Meant to do that. Oh, another raid.
Wake up. Oxector XO is raiding. Forcing 10 victims to suffer through your stream.
Hey, Oxector. I guess that's how you say your name. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Supper, that's right. Pretty much. If you enjoy watching stars go by and a monotone voice talk to you and a lot of excuses about why I don't do certain things, you're in the right place. Well, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Let's see what's not down here. It's either bacteria or stratum tectonica. Graft Arc. 07 to you, Commander. Thanks for the follow. Multitasking is a failure on my part. DSI, welcome in also. A lot of heavy hitters are in tonight. Mundo, did I not give you a shout out a while ago? If I didn't, I apologize for that.
Body
Surface
B8
scan complete.
may host a new personal codex entry.
It's bacteria, and I said I'm not going to go down for it, but we're going to go down for it because you got to see if it's Cerebus or the other. It's the other. That's $2 million plus the bonus. Whoa, let's not go down to the planet quite that fast, though. What's the terrain look like? Not bad. Another ice ball. Most of y'all know Rosa. Another famous streamer. I was just having a good discussion with Rosa about the music she plays, how much I enjoy it. Alright, doesn't matter where. Let's try to pick a smooth spot.
Engaged.
We'll go right there. Sadly, the bacteria, if it's Cerebus, it's going to be a lighter color, but it should be enough to contrast with this, but we'll see. .45 G, that's important to note. Gravity's a real thing. I bet. Quite excellent video clip or something on YouTube of me going to an engineer and pancaking nicely in my aspects. Didn't kill me, but dropped my shields entirely, did a little hull damage. Good time was had by all. The other night I did a spectacular roll on the ground. And again, that's what shields are for. Alright, let's see what pops up here. Come on, be nice. Pop up. Oh, this is bad. There it is. That looks like Cerebus. Whee! Let's get it. This ship that I'm currently in is about 72. Let me land and I'll show you. It is not optimized for its jump range. Where? Yeah, 73 to 78, depending on the load. And I even have a Guardian frameshift booster, so it's really only jumping 63 or so. But I do not have lightweight stuff and everything. I know people have gotten the jump range, you know, much higher than that, like in the 90s and stuff. Disembark.
Disembarking now.
But the way I'm operating right now, I don't need jump range. I was using my Sidewinder the other day. I work off my carrier, and these stars are so close together. I mean, they're like 4 or 5 light years apart, so it's no big deal. Wow, you got a tiny... You got a tiny fuel tank, right? You got like a 1C or something on that thing?
First partial sample collected.
Board the ship?
Transitioning to ship.
We're waiting. Somebody had... I thought it was 101 on one of their ships. I don't remember which ship it was. I was like going, who needs that?
Landing gear retracted.
Okay, we gotta go
Add starting in 1 minute.
500. There's another one over there. Should have picked
Minimum
darker
distance
soil.
reached.
Okay.
You've traveled over 500
There's
meters
one.
from previous sample.
At least they stand out a little bit.
Landing gear deployed.
A fuel tank with wings. Ads start in 20 seconds. Disembark.
Integrating into suit systems.
Sorry about the ads, folks. Well, isn't that what fuel rats are for? I called the fuel rats one time. They got there in like 3 or 4 minutes. It was very impressive.
Second partial sample collected.
I was in the bubble though. Wasn't my fault. No, I have the filter set up. I did. This is back when I don't remember if Odyssey had just come out, and I had applied a route and everything done. I mean, I've been exploring a long time. I know how these things work, but I only assume I screwed up somehow because I ran out of fuel. I mean, I went through a whole series of stars that weren't scoopable. I was like, well, this ain't right. And usually if that happens, then I stop what I'm doing and I find the nearest scoopable star manually and I'll jump to it. But, you know, how it is. Sometimes I toggle all the stars on in the route just because you miss so much stuff if you only go to scoopable stars and you're exploring. There are lots of other things out there than scoopable stars. So, oops, but I blame myself. It had to be operator error, but nevertheless, I contacted the fuel rats and they showed up fast. I could have died. I mean, I could have, you know, self-destructed. Wouldn't have been a big deal, but I was impressed with how fast they showed up. One more sample to find. Look at all this bacteria. Unfortunately, it's way too close.
Minimum distance
There's
reached.
one right there. Perfect.
Traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Alright, we'll be done with this system.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah. Disembark.
Suit systems online.
Okay, we are done. 1.7 million base value.
Sample collection complete.
Board the ship.
Transitioning to ship.
Let's go. I can turn my face cam on if y'all really want it, but it's, you know, I'm not good looking, so there's no real reason for that. View of the stars is so much superior.
Frame shift drive charging.
I am going to have to get more coffee, something that's hot though soon.
1. Engage.
Next system en route.
Is this the right way?
We shall see if it's the right way or not.
Frame shift drive charging.
Look at that huge jump distance.
Adjusting for jump.
2. 1. Engage.
Drop 99. You saying my window's dirty? It's a lot of stars. It's a lot. It's not even the deepest part of the core yet, or anything. I'm actually facing away from the core, I think. No, I'm jumping towards the core. Okay, because I'm still going... No, I'm going back towards the carrier. So I should be jumping away from it. It is a lot of stars, though.
Gathering information. Cartography updated.
Body 3.
17.
Wide ring.
Field scooping complete.
Did you get really close to the core? You know, everything starts turning brown. You know. Thing. All right, let's go. We got system or stuff to scan here. Roll call.
Really? I don't like working with these guys.
Greetings.
Sounds like a zoo in here.
Those voice commands are not part of the Mandalay. They're part of the HCS voice packs in coordination with voice attack. And we got rock belt clusters. 17 things here to... Anything hiding behind the star? Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for your support. I assume you're referring to my veteran status. Aye, aye. Navy. I spent 20 years in the Chair Force. I'm not maligning the Air Force. I was in the Chair Force, so I didn't fly. I was a computer person most of the time. Oh, I did get to fly out with the Hurricane Hunters once. It was an experience. Wasn't into a storm though. It was a training flight. Just a quick jaunt down to by Cozumel and back. Much faster than the cruise I went on.
System scan
Nope,
complete.
nothing here. Were you in the Navy drop, or
Frame
is
shift
that just a
drive
figure of
charging.
speech you were using there?
Leaving system.
2, 1.
Frameshift now engaged. No anomalies detected.
And the other talking you'll hear when I do come across biology and stuff and I'm scanning the systems is a free third-party program called the
System scan. Stand
Elite Observatory, which I have the overlay on the screen right now.
Body
37.
Wide ring.
We'll be scanning for a little bit. I apologize in advance. It's going to take a while to map this poor thing. I hate doing big systems because there's hardly ever anything in them. But you don't know till you scan them, map them. Oh, got to start somewhere. Yeah, if you have a link to Coriolis or something, you can post it in chat there if you want, Rosa. I have links turned on currently. Nothing. Geologic. Nothing. Are we done with 7? Nope. Still something hiding. Well, DSI, the only problem, I made Elite in exploration pretty fast. But when exobiology came along, if you're trying to make money, exobiology is where it's at. I mean, it's not hard. It just takes time, but the payoff is far better than the cartographic data you get for, mapping planets and things. Far better. I usually make about 300 million every 3 or 4 hours of doing this. I do a much better job when I'm not streaming and I'm doing it because I'm really horrible at multitasking. So when I'm talking to chat, I will basically stop playing a lot of times, because can't do 2 things at once. And that's okay. Still something there. Where's it at? Okay, we're done there. About halfway. If any of you are so inclined, I upload all my VODs to YouTube. Wouldn't mind you subscribing over there, and doesn't cost anything, and it will help me out a lot.
Body 1.
I have a lot of view time on there. I just don't have a lot of subscribers yet to get monetized. Not really worried about the money here on Twitch, but it's just free money on YouTube. Let it accrue. Well, if you like exploration, do you have a fleet carrier, or you just like to take off, for a few days or something? Talking to DSI there. Anybody who's interested, I will be back in the bubble. I wouldn't say tomorrow, but since I'm going to the Great Annihilator, it won't be tomorrow, but in a couple of days. And I'll restock on tritium and then start planning on heading back out to do the same thing I'm doing now.
Body 9E. Ammonia atmospheric landable with life.
And anyone is more than welcome to hop on my carrier, and I'll give you a ride out there, and you can do some exploration for a few days.
Body 9EA.
And then I'll give you a free ride back to the bubble. You can turn in your exploration data on my carrier. You get 100% of that. If you turn in your cartographic data on my carrier, the carrier takes a 25% cut of that, though.
Ammonia atmospheric landable with life. Body 9F.
You live on your buddy's carrier?
Codex entry. Body 9F.
Well, we're gonna have to go to these planets to map them, at least, to see if there's Concha there or not, because Concha's $8 million, so most of the time it's not, but we'll go check them out. Yeah, I guess so. I wish when you have your carrier parked in the bubble and all the NPC. Oh, thank you for the follow, Commander Raptor. But you know how the NPCs are always landing on your carriers. It'd be nice if they were refueling and they're spending some money or something. You get a little bit of money off of that, but as far as I know, you don't get anything from them. Just to show, Pretty cool though, because I can tell I'm getting back to the bubble when NPCs start landing on my carrier.
Body 4.
Usually I'm like
High
one
value
jump
body.
away from where I'm going in the bubble when that starts happening, like 500 light years. How true is that? Are you talking about the 12.5%? As far as I know, that's very true. Well, you know, if it goes to the carrier, that's your money. You know, you can transfer the money from the carrier to you or vice versa. Thank you, Commander Raptor, for that. I have to apologize in advance. Try to keep up with 2 or 3 different conversations, which may or may not even relate to me. You know? Well, all I know is I really enjoy having a fleet carrier. All my ships are on there, and said that's my home station now. And since I tend to do more exploration or exobiology than anything, I just park my carrier out and I just work off of it for days and days at a time. And when I get bored, I jump it somewhere else and work out of there.
System scan complete.
I know part of it. I know half of it does disappear. It just goes, as you said, into the void. That's all, everything done here. So we're going to go to 9E and 9F just to see what's there and decide if we're going to go down and effort anything. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9E. 2 biologicals. So with 2 bios, that's going to limit what's there, but there's only 2 things, really only 2 things there that I would effort. And sadly, I won't know about the fungoidia until I map one of them, so I probably won't even worry about that. But if there's concha there, I'll definitely go down for that. But if there's no concha, I won't go down for it. But we'll map. We got to do the surface map to see first what's there. Trying to avoid the loop this time. I probably won't be successful, but never know. Does it really? I suspected, it seems like when you turn in bounties or something, it tells you that you're not going to get the full amount. I'm not sure. I don't think I can do that from here, but well, I'm sure I can't because this service places a charge on all claimed vouchers for the redemption office. So you're saying that the cartographic says that it's taking 25%, but you're saying that it's actually paying less than what a station would pay from the base amount? Is that what you're trying to say? Or if I understand you correctly? I don't really care. I just turn mine in. That way if I die, I don't have to worry about it. I've only died one time doing exobiology, and that was because of another person. Not a ganker. It was another guy horsing around. He blew up his SRV, and I just happened to be too close to it. In fact, I can show you that. Hang on, guys. There it is. Watch this. Oh, nice, man. You almost killed me. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die and I'm gonna lose all my damn data. Yes, I was a little miffed at the time, but he stuck around and helped me regain my data, so he didn't mean to do it. It was funny, though. Huh. Well, it is what it is. I guess that's one of the costs involved in turning in a carrier. Now, sadly, on that, when I died there, I'd actually had 2 or 3 other planets worth of data, not just that planet. But he didn't help me regain the 6 biologicals I scanned on that planet. It wasn't a total loss. He didn't mean to either, so it was okay. Right, exobiology, it does not take a cut, so it's all good. And I really like being able to just, at the end of each little stream that I'm doing or side trip, I go out and I go in and I turn in. And that way, I really like saying, oh, I made 300 million. And that really motivates me to go back out. As opposed to like spending a week out there going, I wonder how much I've made. I wonder how much I've made. If you're worried about money, I mean, but I think it's a good motivator to do that. See, I'm talking so I can't fly. Oh. Now again, if there's no concha, I'm not going to be going down for that. Or the first log bonus. Well, the only thing good about some of that stuff is you keep a first footfall if you die and you haven't turned in your data. You get the first footfall immediately anyway. That's recorded. You can get a first footfall and then look at the system map and you'll see your name listed on there, from first footfall. But you're not wrong. About the first to log stuff. Where's the daylight? Where's the daylight? I need daylight. I found some Bimarola extremis on a planet the other day. It was real cool too. It was dark though. But there were so many stars. Nothing's dark out here. Even if I circle this planet, you'll see on the nighttime side of it, it's not dark because of all the light from the stars. Nothing I like worse than anything else is trying to find bacteria in the dark. Because night vision doesn't help, as I said, for that. Pretty much driving around with your headlights on looking for different colored dirt. Done it though. Alright, now you notice the list on the Elite Observatory will change as soon as the scan is complete. It'll gray out, multiple things.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Okay, so there's bacterium and ossus. The ossus is 2.4 million. What do y'all think? You think I should go for the ossus? Just as something to do? I mean, I don't really care if I do it or not. Not anything big though, but I'll go check it out. Sometimes if it's easy to find, I'll effort it. If it's not, then I'll just head over to the next planet and be disappointed by the lack of concha there. Any craters around here? For certain terrain types here.
Orbital flight engaged.
Over here and see what we see. I don't see it. I'll change the terrain a little bit and look again, but then that'll be it. Now, night vision usually helps with osses, though, because sometimes they're quite large and they stand out under night vision. Even in the daylight side, they get highlighted well, as do the rocks, but still. See what we got? 0.2 G almost, so let's go over this way and we'll check it out over here. Get down low enough for things to render. This looks like it might not be a great thing to search for, but we'll see. Seems like a lot of bacteria. Again, notice how the bacteria doesn't get highlighted, but you know. What's that? Oh, they're just flat rocks. And the bacteria is at 1.6 million. Let's go over here by where it's a little rougher and see if we can find an osseous sticking up. Rocks troll me all the time when I'm looking for, oh, that's the ground, when I'm looking for osses, though. Trolls me big time. These rocks do. I have to actually kind of focus on what I'm doing here to find this. This looks. Wow, that's disappointing. I would have swore this is some over here, but it's not. We'll check down in the crater. As I said, I was looking for a crater to look around. Sometimes you find them around the edges and stuff. That just, are those rocks? Hey. Huh. I'm kind of hoping they're the big type of osses, not the little ones. Again, I am not going to waste a lot of time here looking for this. Not seeing what I want, so let's take a little run across the desert here, and if I don't see anything, then I will heck with it and go to the next planet and check it out. Rocks are trolling me. I know those are rocks.
Ads starting in 1 minute.
Still got to look at them to make sure they're rocks. It said it was in this area, so it must be. Sometimes things are real easy to find, sometimes they're not. Take a little scenic cruise across here and try to not ram into the ground. I should get the bacteria at least. It seems to be very prevalent. Since I'm here. Admiral Sandog, welcome in, sir. How are you this evening? If y'all know Admiral Sandog. I see him on Twitter also. Thanks for the follow back on Twitter, by the way. You're welcome. No, I'm doing good. I just thought I'd do a fairly quick stream tonight and plan on a bigger stream tomorrow. I like to stream on Mondays. About to give up on this ossus here. I'm trying to wait for the soil to change color. See if it starts popping up or not. Sometimes changing the terrain a little bit makes things start working. Right, showtime. Let's go. Say I'm not going to spend much more time on this. If it was a high-paying thing, well, then I would, but it doesn't pay anything really. Anything here. Even the bacteria has stopped. Get over here to this different terrain. I'm trying not to roll across the ground. Some interesting shapes. Look at those. What is that? Rectangular shapes on the ground there. That's perfectly natural looking, isn't it? Oh, now it renders. Boy, that was weird. Graphics engines at work. Rocks trolling me. What's with the green on the ground there? That's unusual. Alright, I'm about done. What's this over here? Whatever it is the wrong color. Is that what I'm looking for? Yes, it is. Oh my gosh. Now I know what I'm looking for. I need to change the terrain up a little bit.
Landing gear deployed.
I have to go 800 meters though. Disembark.
Loading suit systems.
It showed up eventually. And it stands out in
Suit
colors.
systems
So.
online.
So it might make it easy to spot. And for the first one, found in system.
Osseous Spear Alice scanned.
The
Base value
obligatory stand on top of it.
2,404,700. Minimum sample distance 800 meters. First partial sample collected.
I'm the king of the world. You know, something like that. All right, let's go. Gonna go 800 meters. Hopefully you can find some more of this. I was about ready to give up. Board the ship.
Boarding the ship.
Landing gear retracted.
Okay, there's some more there. That's way too close, but it likes to be. There's some more over there. I think that's way too close. We'll see. Come on.
Minimum distance reached.
Fine.
You've traveled over 800 meters from previous sample.
Alright, there's one over there. And there's two over there. Let's see. We can park it that one over there easier, I think. No, we'll see.
Landing gear deployed.
I could have got a little closer. Let's see if I can. Gave a perfectly good parking spot. There we go. I didn't have to walk quite so far. You know, it's here somewhere. Come on. Gonna be picky one. I don't think I'm gonna be able to park. At least in that spot. So. Keep trying though. All right, made it. Disembark.
Suit systems online.
This will be the second sample of this. Hopefully the next one will be easier to land at. This spiralysis. Or
Second partial sample collected.
rocks in the landing area or disembarking area. Embarkation area. I don't know. Board the ship.
Climbing aboard.
Right, one last sample, and I hope the conch is on the next planet, though. Good money, relatively speaking.
Landing gear retracted.
Let's go see what's down here. Don't want to go out on the flatlands. These are not the right color.
Distance reached. You've traveled over 800 meters from previous sample.
There's one, I think.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
Okay. I didn't do it. Where's it at? There it is. Okay.
Landing gear deployed.
Disembark.
Disembarking now.
This will be the last one of these. Up. How dare it? Board the ship.
Returning to the ship.
I'm too close. Fine. We'll fight another one then.
Landing gear retracted.
Wants to play that game,
Landing
does
gear
it?
deployed.
Disembark.
Deploying.
And that's what shields are for. All right. It be green. Green means go. Okay, we done. Let's go to planet 9F or
Sample
moon.
collection.
Moon 9F. Board the ship.
Boarding the ship now.
See if that conch is there. It's got 3 bios. That'll increase the odds a little
Landing
bit.
gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
We shall see.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I don't want to go too far. 9F. Not far. Fight this gravity well. Hoping that would get us out of the gravity well enough. I'll do this planet, then I will change my route back towards the carrier and start wrapping it up. Time to eat some dinner. I will be streaming tomorrow, probably a little earlier than I am tonight, but we'll have to see. Not done yet by any means, but just letting you know. Yeah, see, I'm sitting here talking instead of flying. Yeah. All them stars. Where's the sunny side of this thing? It looks like it's down here. I need a scanner though. Here. If the conch is not there, I will not be going down. I don't know. Unless the fungoidia is there. Well, there's two different types. No, I'm not going to go down if concha's not there. So, we're going to slow down in time? Yeah. Four probes, give it 2. Let's see what's there. Boy, chat got quiet.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Body
Surface
9F.
No concha.
May host
All
a new
right.
personal codex entry.
Playing with builds. Okay. I'm not going to go down for the Ossus this time, so here's what I'm going to do. First, we're going to say, go back to big jumps. Not that way. Here. Not these little bitty jumps. We're going to plot the course to the carrier. Cat's purr. 3 jumps. Not better than 70 some odd. But we got 2 systems to check on the way back.
Frame shift drive charging.
Class K. Didn't say anything about my dinner because now I'm starving.
4,
Jumping to next system.
2, 1.
Plus I need hot coffee. It is theoretically possible I could be streaming in a few hours overnight again. But I don't know, it depends on how it
Completing
goes.
system scan for cartography.
See, look at that.
Fuel scooping.
7 bodies, good. Won't take long to scan. 2 stars.
Fuel scooping complete.
Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, no big gas giants. Anything hiding? No, good. Ice world.
Body B2. Nitrogen atmosphere.
Now we got to go there. That's the informant.
Body
That's
B2.
8.42
Landable
million.
with atmosphere.
It's usually pretty easy to find too. So,
Body B4. Neon atmosphere.
all right, thank you, Sandog. That works for me.
Body B4. Landable with atmosphere.
Last night I was trying to find out who to rate. He was on, and a couple of other people were on.
Body B5.
Neon. I'm not even going to worry about that. That'll be bacteria.
Body B5. May host a new personal codex entry.
Yeah, I guarantee it's
Body
nothing new
B5.
to me.
Landable with atmosphere.
For your $1 million thing. Okay. We're going to go to B2. The right button to do that. There should be 1 biologic with the nitrogen. It'll have a beautiful blue atmosphere. I've never been to a nitrogen world before. And oftentimes they're ice balls or something. Look how far that is, man. They're ice balls, and forming those usually easy to spot. It's contrast usually with an ice ball surface, but let's see how prolific it is. I love a SCO drive though. It sure makes things go a little quicker. Someone just found Sagittarius A? Whoa! That's what I get for looking at chat. What do you mean someone just found Sagittarius A? Then phantasm or... No. What do you mean by that? Their first time there? What are you talking about? Where I'm at now? I'm nowhere near a black hole. I'm near the core, but I'm not near a black hole. I don't know if you saw. I'll show you where I'm at. Here's Sagittarius A, way over here. It's like 5,000 light years away. This is where I'm at. You're seeing all these stars because, you know, well, because that's where all the stars are. Yeah, the core is the black hole. I've been there several times. That's only one black hole. There are many black holes, though. In fact, tomorrow I'm going to go... Someone mentioned the Great Annihilator, which is supposedly the second largest black hole in the galaxy. So I'm going to go there tomorrow and check it out. All right. I'm happy for you. Been around the rim in distant worlds. Which one? Which distant worlds were you in? I'd like to do one of those sometimes. Well, it doesn't help me a whole lot. That could have been distant worlds too. Do you have any problem with gankers? I know that I've seen several videos where they were at several of the waypoints for the distant worlds expedition. Sorry. I got the wrong scanner. And then yet another loop. I guess that's where the word dangerous part comes in, right? Let's go make some money here. Hopefully this bacterium foramen is everywhere. I won't take that personal. You're probably right. I never said I was a super shipbuilder or a super explorer for that matter. I'm just here. Like girls, just want to have fun.
Surface scanned by 50%.
It's all good. Okay, it's not everywhere, but we'll find it. All I need is some smooth terrain. This stuff show up easier. Thinking that will do. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Okay. Checking out the terrain here. Okay, I like that even better. I like to put my destination at the top of the screen here. So. I just did throw out the galaxy map.
Orbital flight.
And I said I was here, and that day was 5,000 light years over there. Hang on a second, I'll pull it up again. You're drunk and in the pisser. Well, we would never have known that, but thanks for sharing. Give me a moment to get down here to the surface. You can tell. Well, I'll go ahead and do it now. Here again is the galaxy map. That help? Oops. It toggled me out of there because it's dropping out of the glide. It'll have to wait until I get done out of the glide. I have to wait. It won't let me do anything until I'm out of the glide. Okay. The carrier is parked over here. I'm right here. Sagittarius A is there. The bubble is back over here. You got it? And tomorrow I'll be going over here where the Great Annihilator black hole or something is approximately. Yeah, I am. Kind of why all the stars are there. Alright, let's get down and see if we can see into this bacteria and get out of here. What's our gravity? 9. You say so. I think we've had this discussion. Whoops. That's what I wanted. Okay. Now we just tool across looking for nice splotch of bacteria. So you get an idea of what it looks like on this surface. Back up, back up, back up. I know that wasn't it, but I got to be sure. Yep, thought that's what it was. Had it out the corner of my eye. So. Where's it hiding at? There it is. Alright, we'll be good right here.
Landing gear deployed.
Disembark.
Loading suit systems.
Ad starting in 1 minute.
Oh, I was pointing at something it liked. Oh, there's one. I might have been standing on it. Oh, that's why, because I was standing on it. 1 minute till ads, folks. Heard it here first.
Bacterium Informem scanned. Base value 8,418,000.
Board the ship.
Sample distance 500
Climbing
meters.
aboard.
First partial sample collected.
I only started playing about 4 years ago, just a few months before Odyssey was released.
Landing gear retracted.
All right, there's the first sample. Let's see if we can find another one. How far we got to go? 500 meters. What? Smooth terrain, no.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
They're just like, where's my damn comp scanner? Hey. Be one of these nights that be difficult to find compared to some things at some other time. Well, this is disappointing. I was kind of hoping that it be a little more abundant. Just be all over the place, you know, but if it was always this easy, then why do it, right? Where's the thrill in that? A little high. No, come on, this is perfect. Where's the spot of it at? It's got to be some right around here. This is the $1 million variety of bacteria. I would just say the heck with it, but this is the good kind. Oh, I am very close to just saying screw it. Really don't want to go back up to orbit and come back down and look for it again. I only do the easy exobiology. I leave the harder stuff for the professionals. Dedicated ones. Alright, well, when stuff like this happens, my technique is to get a change of location. And start again. One more time for good measure. All right, let's see what's down here. Looks like nothing. Get lower though. Not seeing it, folks. What's that? Maybe probably just a shadow. Yes. Rock. All right. I'm going to give up, but I'm going to stop, take a real good look around. In case my old eyes are missing things. Not seeing it. Oh well. It was real, it was fun. Let me give up. I could find it if I really wanted to. I just go up and come down somewhere else and find the other two. But
Frame shift drive.
I really thought I was going to leave, huh? I'm really just going to go up and come back down somewhere else.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I hate failing at finding something. We will simply look elsewhere. Oh, that was kind of far away. Let's see. Oh, there. I don't care what the train is. If I find one there, if I go back to orbit and find it, then come back down and find just one, that's fine with me. Failure is not an option. The only other time, I mean, I've given up many times, but they were low valued items. I was looking for stratum tectonica one time, and I had to go back up to orbit 4 times before I finally actually started finding it. Glad I didn't give up, though. That was good payment. But when I came back down that 4th time, it was everywhere. And hey, microwaves, that's what they're for, to reheat food. I guess it doesn't matter. I'll put that on. I ground. Meet ship. Looky, 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 looky. Oh, there's one there. There's one over there. Well, I'll find at least one more sample here. Kind of like re-instancing. Instancing.
Landing gear deployed.
Disembark.
Loading suit systems.
hopefully the other sample will be fairly
Second partial
readily
sample
found.
collected.
Hopefully. Can't imagine doing this particular planet in the SRV. It'd take forever to find them. Board the ship.
Boarding the ship now.
Landing gear retracted.
We'll just cruise over this way and
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
come on, don't be difficult. There's one. Works for me. Level off the ship. Never said I could fly. Never said I could fly well. Which explains why I'm not a ganker and I can't PvP. Disembark.
Suit online.
Alright, we're out of here.
Sample collection complete.
Board the ship.
Boarding now.
Landing gear retracted. Frame shift drive charging.
Let's go, go, go.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Get back to the carrier and turn in and see how little money I've made. It's all about the money. Next system en route.
By your command.
It should be 2 jumps. Yeah.
Frame shift drive charging.
This will be the last chance to find anything before I get back to the carrier.
Jumping to next system.
2, 1.
Interstellar velocity at maximum.
Don't expect a huge amount of money this time though. Not like last night was good, but how about tonight? Maybe 250, 260.
Completing system scan. Stand by.
Wrong scanner.
Fuel scooping.
$15 bodies. Well,
Scoop disengaged.
didn't get a full scoop, but I don't need it. Next jump's where my carrier's at. Let's see what we have here first. Have I passed through this system yet? Okay. A detailed surface scanner is the thing you fire probes and it maps the surface of the planet. The FSS is this full spectrum scanner where you look at signals from the this is the FSS I'm in. It lets you see if there's life there, what kind of planet and stuff it is, things like that. While the surface scanner gives you specific locations of objects and stuff that are on the surface. Is that enough of an explanation, or? It's not a dumb thing. I often get them backwards. This not only tells me what type of planet and stuff it is, but also like whether there's any geologic features or biology on there, but it didn't necessarily tell me a lot of detail about what type. That's what the surface scanner does. When it may tell you that there's a certain, like a geologic signal, and you go map it with the surface scanner, and it tells you what type, like whether it's a geyser or not, and where on the planet it can be found. Or in the case of what I'm doing, the FSS will tell me there are 7 biological signals on that planet, but it doesn't tell me anything about what they are. Like what Rosa said. Thought I saw one hiding up there.
Body 1A.
Whoops.
Ammonia atmospheric landable with life. Body 1A. May host a new personal codex.
Again with the concha.
Body 1A. Landable with atmosphere.
We'll go there and map it but if it doesn't have concha, I'm not going down,
Body 1AA. Nested moon.
Okay, 5 more to do. Hiding somewhere. Probably moons in this big thing. But let's go see. Nada. Nada. Come on, there's more here. Where are you hiding? And the last one.
System scan complete.
And now we'll go to 1 alpha and see if there's concha there or not. If there is, I'll go down. That's all. I'm not going to go down for the other stuff. Unless there's concha there. I mean, I'm not going to go down. Now DSI, there is one thing. If you are exploring and you honk the system with the discovery scanner, like this, it tells that there are 15 bodies. Okay, but then before you do anything, if you look at the system map, if someone has been there already, their name will be up here. But if you count the number of bodies, including the star, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I've already FSS the system, but if no one has FSS the system, there will be fewer bodies than what the discovery scanner said would be there. Sometimes when you enter a system and you honk it, your ship will auto-scan certain close bodies, so the system map may show more than just the star, but that doesn't mean that's all that's there. That's why you've got to keep count of what the discovery scanner's value was when it honked. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. Is I'm gonna go shoot probes at it so that it'll tell me what type of biologicals is there and where it is on the planet. Right after I do this loop. Options none. Welcome in. No, they're completely separate things. And as soon as I get done with this, I'll jump back to the carrier, turn in, and then we'll raid 2020 Hindsight if he's still streaming, as Admiral Sandog requested. But of course, you have to have the right scanner selected before you can fire these nifty probes. And when you switch to the, when I switch to the DSS, you'll see in the bottom right hand side, it'll give you an estimate of how many probes it'll take. I have the engineered ones from the human material traders, so they do almost double the coverage of regular probes, so it never takes me the entire, the number that's listed. Here we go. Last planet. I'm doing this stream. I would say tonight, but I might stream again later after I eat. Yeah, if you do a lot of exploration, I really suggest you go to a human material trader and trade him some stuff for the DSS probes, because they're really they're even better than what you can engineer. I guess suggesting 4 probes. I can probably, a lot of times I can do it in one when it says 4 probes, but I'll wait and see.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Not that time. And certainly if it says 2 probes, I can do it in one. Doesn't matter. You have unlimited supply of these probes, so. Okay.
Surface scan complete.
Now DSI, I'm sure you know, like right now the filter is showing where the bacteria on this planet may be. If you look at my screen, you'll see the Elite Observatory has grayed out everything except bacteria, osseous, and stratum. As it reads the journal files, it knows what they are before I even look at the filter there. But if you look at the planet when I change the filters, in this case it's not changing. Meaning basically these 3 items are in the same locations, that, you know, so you can probably find all 3 in the same areas. I am not going to go down for the osseous and stuff this time, but if the Concha had been there I would have, but now I'm just going to go back to the carrier. As I said I was going to do. Next system en route.
I think this is the way.
One of the good things about the voice pack is I can just say that and it'll go ahead and plot the next, you know, my next jump point.
Frame shift drive.
As opposed to me either having to scroll through the navigation panel to find it or replot the course. For a long time I was just replotting the course. Because I was like, well, it won't jump.
4,
Leaving system.
2, 1. Engage.
Okay. It's going to try to do a surface scanner when it's going to try to honk the system using the surface scanner, and that's not going to work out, so I need to aim away from the star real quick.
Scanner activating.
Thing. This just auto pressing the key that would normally be that would normally do it, so oh, there it was. I don't need it. I don't need the honk, but I will. Right. And there's the carrier. Finally, an autopilot. I'm surprised at the oh, I've already done this system. It's like, I don't know why Elite Observatory is saying Cerebus. Okay.
Thank you for visiting our carrier. A variety of services are available here.
And my favorite color is green. All my ships are named after cats or cat-related items because I have a lot of cats and have had a lot of cats in my life. Carrier's name is Cat's Purr. The ship I'm in is Curious Cat. In this particular case.
Request confirmed. Proceed to your landing pad, Commander. Clearance to land granted. Your computer will do the rest.
Landing gear deployed.
I think it's odd that it lands the Mandalay. Probably lands a bunch of ships. Lands at an angle.
Howdy, partner.
Contact confirmed.
Alright, let's see what we get for cartographic data. That usually takes a moment. We won't need this overlay any longer. Huge amount of money. Look at that. Okay, now, how much tritium do I have currently? I need to restock before I head for the Great Annihilator. Let's go see what we made. Nice. Not the best night, but, you know.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
I am cutting it short a little bit anyway because I am hungry. Call lift. Charlie's 101, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Welcome in. I am going to be leaving though. If you have been lurking, I am going to be raiding command at 2020 hindsight here in just a moment after I turn in this money. Or turn in this samples for money.
Vista Genomics, can I help you?
Yeah, you can help me. You can give me my money.
Vista strives to learn everything it can about the cosmos.
Yeah, it's not going to be a great night. 22 before the bonus, 110. Yeah, that's pretty decimal. But it is what it is. Like I said, I'm calling
Starting in 1 minute.
it early. I won't put you guys through the ads. I'm going to go ahead and start the raid. I appreciate you guys coming in. So, thanks again. I'll be streaming tomorrow and maybe again later tonight. Thanks for the raid and everything, bringing everybody's community.
Searching the stars for a world like home. After explorer drifting through the dark we roam. Scanners up, signals strong. Every system's a map. Every scan's a song from the edge of the void.
You're welcome.
To the planets untold, hunting for life in the cosmic cold. Alien signals beneath the sky. Exobiology waiting, no limits to fly. From the edge of the void to the planets untold, hunting for life in the cosmic cold. Alien signals beneath the sky, so biology waiting, no limits to fly. Earth-like worlds untouched and wild, pirates out there with fury piled. Between the peace and danger's call, Bacardi stands strong, never will fall. Bacardi's on the hunt, stars in his sights, exploring the unknown through endless nights. From Earth-like dreams to the pirate's fire, with the Corvette blazing, his enemies retire. Trekking life forms, chasing down the fight. In the depths of space, he's the guiding light. Boots hit the ground, scanners ping alive. Biological wonders in the deep survive. Through the nebula's reach, to the stars untamed, every new discovery adds to the game. But there's danger out there in the pirate zone. Federal Corvettes, engines moan. Locked in tight, no mercy given. When pirates attack, it's survival driven. Between the stars and battles fought, he never loses the mission he's got. Life in the black, born for the quest. Bacardi pushes on, never needs rest. Bacardi's on the hunt, stars in his sights, exploring the unknown through endless nights. From Earth-like dreams to the pirate's fire, with the Corvette blazing, his enemies retire. Trekking life forms, chasing down the fight. In the depths of space, he's the guiding light. From the blackest void to the brightest star, Bacardi's traveled the galaxy near and far. No pirate too strong, no world too small. Commander Bacardi answers the call, exploring the mysteries, fighting the foe. In the galaxy's depths, it's where he'll go. Bacardi's on the hunt, stars in his sights, exploring the unknown through endless nights. From Earth-like dreams to the pirate's fire, with the Corvette blazing, his enemies retire. Trekking life forms, chasing down the fight. In the depths of space, he's the guiding light. From the blackest void to the brightest star, Bacardi's traveled the galaxy near and far. No pirate too strong, no world too small.